be doing a tutorial on how to grind. I have my film camera set up and we'll start now. So I only know 2 grinds as of this point because I just started. Today I'm going to teach you how to feeble grind, which is that. And then I'll talk a little bit about the 50-50 grind, which I don't know if a lot of people know the 50-50 grind, but I will talk a bit about that. First thing with grinding, you always want your scooter deck to be lower than the actual curb. You cannot have your scooter deck be higher than the curb. It has to be lower than the curb, or the size of the curb. You always want, like if I'm going down this way, my scooter wheel has to be straight. You can't grind like that because you're gonna loop out. Your scooter wheel has to be straight with the curb. If it goes that way, I turn that way. If it goes this way, I turn that way. First thing you have to do before you grind is you got to know how to feeble. The feeble grind is basically a feeble, but you go faster. So I'll teach you how to feeble. The feeble will ultimately look like this. Your deck is going to be sliding across it, and your front wheel is going to be on it. What you can do is you can put your scooter on the curb, kick your back wheel down, and that's basically what the feeble is going to look like. And your scooter is going to be like that. Okay? First of all, you have to learn how to feeble. You don't necessarily have to learn to jump back from a feeble, but that wasn't good because it didn't have enough speed. But that's basically how you feeble. You don't have to get it perfect every time. I still miss it sometimes. I haven't done it today a lot. But you just got to know how to feeble. Then, after you're done learning how to feeble, you have to learn how to jump back from the feeble. You can't stay up there because then you're just going to walk and fall. You have to go up, and you got to be able, and if you're having trouble doing that immediately, what you can do is you can go up to the feeble position, get on your scooter, balance on your scooter to have more time to jump off, and ultimately just keep jumping off from that if you're having trouble jumping off. And when you're trying to feeble, like first when I was trying to feeble, what I would do all the time was this. And I would like put my foot down to catch me and then push and jump off. That's a little risky when you're trying to jump off because there's a lot more moving parts. But feel free when you're trying to jump on to put your foot down. Now, when you get good at it, don't do that anymore because people are going to see it and say that's not a real feeble. And that would be embarrassing. But basically, that's a feeble. Okay, it's not perfect right now. Okay, now we're going to learn how to feeble grind. Basically, a feeble grind is literally just the ordinary feeble, but instead of coming in slow and stopping immediately when you come up, you're going to come in with a bit more speed and you're going to be able to grind it like this. See, I've just fell there. And you don't necessarily need to keep both feet on the scooter while you're practicing. I still put 2 feet down sometimes. You just gotta learn how to jump up with a little more speed. And go. I only have a cement curb. This is going to be a lot easier if you have an actual grinding bar like metal. But this is cement, so I can't go very far. So this is basically my best grind. And if I try and stay on too long, like I just said, that's what happens. And so I only grind maybe a couple of inches, but I can grind a whole rail like at the scale or something. But you can work with these if you have it, as long as it's bigger than your scooter deck. Taller, I mean, than your scooter deck. And sometimes that happens, you jump all the way up. You just gotta keep trying and make sure. And at some point you'll be able to jump back off. And just like that, you learned how to feeble. Now I will talk about 50-50. This is a feeble grind. This is one of the most common grinds. This is a 50-50. You gotta have a big scooter deck to do it, and you gotta be able to lean in like that and jump off like that. I can go up to a 50-50 grind, just like doing just a feeble, but I can't grind it. And I don't have a big scooter deck, so I miss it a lot. Like that. I'm scraping it, I'm not hitting it though. And it's hard to get right because you have to come in like straight and you can flip off. That's a 50-50. And you can't, it's hard. It's harder, especially with the thinner scooter. But it is a grind that I know. See, I just go to a feeble. I can't really come up to that 50-50 grind position, which is both wheels are down and your deck is the only thing holding you up, which you have to have a big deck to have to be able to do. I'm getting a new scooter. I should be able to do it with that new scooter. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Oh no.